Hello everyone. Okay, so I just filmed a video on Whatnot, giving you guys like tips and tricks, telling you guys the good things about Whatnot. Now I'm going to tell you the bad things, what not to do, what I don't recommend doing, some shady things that I've seen other people doing, and I will name drop in this video. I ain't scared. Not at all. Okay, so Whatnot is amazing. Bottom line, period, it is amazing. 98% of the people on there are amazing as well. But as always, there are going to be, you know, trolls and a-holes and people trying to scam you and just not so good people. Like there's everywhere you go in life. Not everyone's amazing. Of course, you want to believe that everyone's amazing, but bad people do exist. And I'm a realist. I realize that. I try to see the good in other people, but some people are just evil. Like that's the truth. Some people are just evil. I'm gonna knock over my camera. I am going to pull out some DMs, some receipts, some proof of bad practices on Whatnot. So something that's very frowned upon on Whatnot is shill bidding. And shill bidding is, sorry, my son's texting me. So shill bidding is when somebody bids up an item with no intent of purchasing it. I've seen a lot of resellers do this to each other in their streams, and that's not cool. Like no, that's not cool. Stop that fucking bullshit. Seriously. You know, they think it's a good thing. Oh yeah, you're bidding it up, you know, so other people will pay more, but no, that's not a cool thing to do. And sometimes you get stuck with the item in this instance. So we're going to name drop here because I'm not afraid to say people's names. And I hate it because whenever, I don't know, whenever I get like tea, people are like, oh, anonymous, please don't say my name. It's like, it's sad that people are afraid to speak out. It's sad. Like I can get, you know, okay, you don't want your name involved in the drama. I can kind of get that, but you shouldn't be afraid to speak out. Like it's not, and that's what's so twisted. That's what's so twisted is that my name is going to look bad because I'm talking about this, but I'm actually not the bad person. I'm not the one that's frauding anyone, but people will twist it and be like, oh, did you hear Vanessa talking about the drama? It's like, okay, but I'm the news, guys. I'm reporting the news. Again, you get mad at the news for reporting the news. I'm not the one doing the fucking bad things. I'm just talking about it. So logically, how the fuck does that make me the bad person? Like, I'll never understand that. Anyway, so this comment or DM says, I saw something interesting during Nicole State's sale this morning. I like to pop onto the big seller shows to see what they're doing. So anyway, one of her big reseller friends, the Deal Queen, bid on this coat, perhaps shill bidding, and she ended up winning it. So a little while later, the Deal Queen says Nicole State can give the coat as a giveaway, which Nicole State says she can't do because shipping is too much. First of all, that's just a asshole move. Even if it wasn't her bestie bidding on it, like if somebody won something and they're like, give it away, I would absolutely do that. That's a nice gesture. I wouldn't be an asshole and be like, I'm not paying for shipping. Like I'm too stuck up my ass to pay for shipping. Like that's just an asshole fucking move. First of all, then cut to 10 minutes later, Nicole State cancels the Deal Queen's order, all while they joke about it, and runs it again so someone else could buy it. Which is fine, except I've read several accounts of people asking Nicole State to cancel her item and her saying no and talking mean about them in another show. So I'm actually not surprised one bit that shit like that is happening. That's really shitty that you'll cancel your friend's order but you won't cancel anyone else's. And it's also even shittier, piling the shit up, that you won't do a giveaway because you don't want to pay shipping. You don't want to pay shipping. And then this leads me to my next thing. So I don't think it's cool to beg your followers to sponsor a giveaway. I've got a lot of DMs about how, once again, Nicole, in her recent show, she was having people sponsor giveaways for $10 each, and she made over $200 for people to sponsor a giveaway, aka she's gonna use that money to pay for shipping because she's too much of a cheap ass. Like, what the fuck? That is just icky and gross and disgusting, and it's wrong. So a lot of people on Whatnot will do like buy it nows. They have a buy it now section, and they'll do like buy me a coffee or buy my kid a pack of diapers, which is just, that's fucking weird. Like, I don't want other people helping to financially support my kids. Like, that's weird. So people do stuff like that. And I, full disclosure, full honesty here, in like 2 of my shows, I did buy me a chocolate chip muffin. I'm not a coffee drinker. Again, I can buy my kids diapers with my money. Yeah, I did buy me a chocolate chip muffin because I was like, oh, that's so cool. So it was like $3. And then on top of that, they have to pay $4 for shipping. So they're paying like 7 something plus tax. And I did that like for 2 shows. And then I was like, wait, this is fucking weird. Like, this is icky. It felt gross. I'm like, I'm very thankful to the people that bought me a chocolate chip muffin, but it was just weird to me and I stopped doing it. That's just weird. So going a step further and asking them to sponsor a giveaway, like that's just weird to me and gross. And like, you shouldn't be, it's not your buyer's responsibility to support your shows, you know? Like, it's amazing that people will do that, but I don't know. I feel like people are too nice, and I feel like the pressure is put on them. Like, oh my gosh, it'd be so great if you guys could sponsor a giveaway. And I feel like people feel that pressure and feel obligated to do that. And I don't think that's right at all. Here's another comment. I see shilling often and I don't like it. It feels very unfair to me as a buyer when I see a seller's friend run the bid up. They even shout about it in the chat. Run it up. I get sellers need to make money, but it's definitely a turnoff. I have bought, ooh, this is another thing. I've bought a few things and had 2 of them arrive ripped or stained. It wasn't disclosed and it is really not cool. I've heard about that happening with one person in particular. I'll say his name, The Daily Refinement. The Daily Refinement, is that his name? Or Daily Refinement, whatever the hell his name is. He sold like 40,000 things on Whatnot. Like, seriously, he sold a lot of things. And if you go look at his reviews, it's like everything is damaged or stained and blah, 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 da, da, da. Like, it's pretty bad. And I don't know why he hasn't gotten in trouble for that yet, because that's just not cool. I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty on Whatnot. I know I've purchased a couple t-shirts where they've had stains and I've just kind of been like, okay, great. There's definitely dishonesty on there. Like I said, there's that 2% that's just not cool and they're fake, and it's really only a matter of time before shit catches up with them. Like, it's really only a matter of time. So the clock is ticking on that. I feel like Whatnot is cliquey. There's definitely a clique of what I would call and what others have called mean girls on there for sure. But they're like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They will come across as like super nice and I'm so nice, oh my gosh, and they're really not nice. Like, they'll do shill bidding, they'll just do other grimy things, and it's not cool. So I guess just beware for sure. I mean, I've been on here spreading awareness of this shit for a while now. That's all I'm trying to do, is just bring awareness to bad people, and somehow it gets twisted around and I'm the bad person. Like, oh, Vanessa just always talks about drama. It's like, yeah, because no one else will fucking talk about it. No one else has the balls to call out anyone by name, or they don't want to for fear of retaliation, or, you know, whatever the reasoning is. They don't want to do that. And I'm literally like the only person that will do that, but that gets twisted around and I'm the bad person, which is so, it's just twisted. It doesn't make any sense. And people argue like, oh, people change, people change. It's like, no, people change for like 6 months and then they go back to their old scamming ways. So this is like a good 6 months right now, right? Like, this is good. But again, the clock is ticking. It's only a matter of time before people scam again, people fraud again, people are assholes again. It's only a matter of time. People have patterns, and the patterns don't just all of a sudden stop one day. I mean, it'd be great if they could, but I feel like once a scammer, always a scammer, you're always going to have those tendencies. You're always just going to have that mindset. It might not be as bad as it was in the past, but it's always going to be with you. I do believe that people can change, but I do think that it's the right people that have to change. Again, there are bad people in this world that will always be bad. I'm not going to sit here and be like, everyone is great, I love everyone. I try to see the good in everyone, but if I see the bad in someone repeatedly over and over and over and over and fucking over again, realistically to me, that person's never going to change. And Whatnot is an amazing place, but there are bad apples on there. There are people that have ruined things for other people. Like, for instance, the shipping on Whatnot, it used to be for an additional item, it was only $1, but then people definitely took advantage of that and Whatnot realized that they were losing money, so they had to change that. All right, I think that's all I got for this video. If you guys have any questions about Whatnot, I can do like a Whatnot Q&A. If you guys have any questions about Whatnot, you can put them down below or you can DM me. But yeah, I'm all about Whatnot now. I'm just kind of like, oh, Poshmark Q&A, like what? Posh what? Huh? What? I'm literally obsessed with Whatnot, guys. And again, for the most part, it's amazing. You just gotta keep an eye out for the bad ones and you'll be good. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.